I have memory loss, short-term and working memory loss from psychosis, which means that my brain has an amazing ability to take information and throw it away. Now, I wouldn't say that my memory loss is particularly severe. I don't really think it's anything I can't live with. It's just noticeably different than it was before. It is enough that it does affect my everyday life, and it's to the point where people who don't know I have memory loss do comment frequently that I repeat myself a lot, I don't remember things they've told me, or I bring up the same conversation week after week. Now, all that being said, what do I do about this? Well, over the years, I have discovered a few ways of coping with my memory loss. The first is that I take notes of everything. Any single thought that flies through my head gets jotted down. So I have notes saying refill meds or a lyric to a song I want to look up later. I don't know what a lot of them are for, but it does still help. Also, everything I own has a home. So everything has to have a designated place where it belongs. And if it deviates from that place, I will lose it guaranteed. My wallet has a home, my keys have a home, my medication has a home, and I kid you not, I do lose it 100% of the time that I put it anywhere else. And I've given myself permission to not feel bad or embarrassed about having memory issues. I can't tell you how often people will say, "Don't you remember me?" And I do not remember them for the life of me. I used to feel really bad about this. Like there's something in me that should pick out a characteristic or something. But the thing is that it's non-discriminatory. This applies to absolutely everyone. And when I realized that it's nothing personal, it's nothing wrong with the other person or wrong with me, I didn't feel as bad. And finally, I roll with the punches, and I've developed a pretty good sense of humor around this. It used to really frustrate me when I'd hear stories about myself, about the things that I said and did that I didn't remember. And it ultimately came down to separating myself from the story and thinking of it as another person's story. Like if I'm listening to that funny thing I said and I think of it as a friend saying something funny, it is kind of funny. It doesn't matter that I don't remember it. It's still a great story. Anyway, that's kind of how I cope, and those are some tips and tricks I've learned along the way, and whether or not you have memory loss, I think they're pretty valuable.